Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear graduates, warmest congratulations on your graduation. May this day be the beginning of a future filled with success and happiness. We would like to request that you use the hashtag 39IIUMConvo, hashtag IIUMConvo 2023, hashtag IIUMAlumni when you post this happy occasion on social media. Ladies and gentlemen, we kindly request you to switch your phone to silent mode as not to interrupt the ceremony. Please remain seated during intermission. Also, please do not leave the hall until the convocation ceremony is adjourned. Thank you.
Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, pihak majlis meminta kerjasama tuan-tuan dan puan-puan untuk mengaktifkan mod senyap di telefon bimbit tuan-tuan dan puan-puan supaya tidak mengganggu perjalanan majlis. Semasa lagu negaraku dimainkan oleh Pancaragam Pusat Regimen Ranger Diraja dan semasa keberangkatan masuk dan keluar ke bawah duli Yang Maha Mulia Seri Paduka Baginda Raja Permaisuri Agong, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan dimohon berdiri sahaja tanpa menyanyikan lagu tersebut. Semasa intermission, mohon para hadirin untuk kekal di tempat duduk. Majlis juga memohon kerjasama para hadirin untuk tidak meninggalkan dewan ini sehingga acara convocation selesai. Video pengumuman keselamatan akan dipaparkan sebentar lagi. Sila beri perhatian kepada skrin di hadapan anda. Terima kasih.
We will now screen a short safety video announcement. Please pay attention to the screens in front of you. Thank you.
May we have your attention, please? This is a public safety announcement. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to International Islamic University, Malaysia.
You are now in the IIUM Cultural Center.
Upon the sound of a fire alarm or when evacuation order has been issued, please evacuate the building immediately. Emergency situations can be triggered by the presence of potential hazards such as fire and natural disaster. This building has 10 main emergency exits. Please take notes on emergency evacuation routes, locations of exit doors and staircases. Exit signs will remain illuminated at all time. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit to you. During evacuation process, please remain calm and walk to the nearest exit according to predetermined evacuation routes. If you are in the upper floor, please familiarize yourself with staircase locations. For faster and safer evacuation process, please refrain from talking and running. Once you are outside the building, please proceed to the nearest assembly point and wait for further instruction. Thank you for your attention. This message is brought to you by IIUM Safety and Health Committee. Safety is as simple as A, B, C. Always be careful.
The academic procession enters the hall. Please rise.
المصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا واغفر لنا ما مضى يا واسع الكرم يا
The royal procession enters the hall.
يا ربي بالمصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا واغفر لنا ما مضى يا واسع الكرم يا بدمي واغفر لنا ما مضى يا
Hadirin dipersilakan duduk. Menghadap ke bawah duli Yang Maha Mulia, Seri Paduka Baginda, Raja Permaisuri Agong, Tunku Azizah Aminah Maimunah Iskandariah binti almarhum Al-Mutawakkil Allah Sultan Iskandar Al-Haj, Ketua Perlembagaan Universiti Islam Antarabangsa Malaysia. Ampun tuanku, beribu-ribu ampun, sembah patik harap diampun. Patik bagi pihak sekalian yang hadir merafak sembah dan menjunjung setinggi-tinggi kasih di atas limpah perkenan ke bawah duli Yang Maha Mulia, Seri Paduka Baginda Tuanku berangkat bercemar duli menyempurnakan perasmian pembukaan Istiadat Konvokesyen UIAM ke-39. Keberangkatan ke bawah duli Yang Maha Mulia, Seri Paduka Baginda Tuanku adalah merupakan penghargaan yang amat bermakna kepada kami, patik-patik sekalian. Ampun tuanku. Patik mohon limpah perkenan ke bawah duli Yang Maha Mulia, Seri Paduka Baginda Tuanku untuk patik mengalu-alukan tetamu yang turut hadir, seterusnya mengendalikan acara di dalam bahasa Inggeris. Ampun tuanku.
Honorable Tan Sri Samsudin Osman, President of the International Islamic University, Malaysia, Excellencies and Honorable Ambassadors, High Commissioners and IIUM Board of Governors, Honorable Professor Emeritus Tan Sri Datuk Zulkifli Abdul Razak, Rector of IIUM, Honorable Datuk Sri Paduka Maimunah Muhammad Sharif, Executive Director, United Nations Human Settlements Program, UN Habitat, Honorable Professor Dr. Noraini Muhammad Noor, Honorable Datuk Town Planner Dr. Mansur Ibrahim, Honorable Professor Datuk Dr. Muhammad Azmi Omar, His Excellency Professor Datuk Dr. Kutub Mustafa Sano, His Excellency Samir Al-Esawi, Head of Islamic Development Bank, Center of Excellence, Kuala Lumpur, honorable guests, respected University Management Committee and Senate members, parents and graduates of the 39th IIUM Convocation Ceremony, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning.
Her Majesty, Seri Paduka Baginda, the Raja Permaisuri Agong, Tunku Azizah Aminah Maimunah Iskandaria binti Almarhum Al-Mutawakkil Allah Sultan Iskandar Al-Hajj, the constitutional head of the International Islamic University Malaysia, will now declare open the 39 Convocation Ceremony of the International Islamic University Malaysia.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I hereby declare open the 39th Convocation Ceremony of the International Islamic University Malaysia for the conferment of degrees and awards.
Menjunjung kasih Tuanku.
Ampun Tuanku. I have the pleasure to call upon Ustaz Abdul Khair Jalil from the Center for Languages and Pre-University Academic Development to recite Surah Al-Alaq.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى أن رآه استغنى إن إلى ربك الرجعى أرأيت الذي ينهى عبدا إذا صلى أرأيت إن كان على الهدى أو أمر
بالتقوى أرأيت إن كذب وتولى ألم يعلم بأن الله يرى كلا لئن لم ينته لنسفعا بالناصية ناصية كاذبة خاطئة فليدع ناديه سندع الزبانية كلا لا تطعه واسجد واقترب صدق الله العظيم.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Ampun Tuanku. It is with great honor that I call upon Honorable Tan Sri Samsudin Osman, President of the International Islamic University Malaysia, to deliver his speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi washabihi ajma'in. Menghadap ke bawah duli yang maha mulia Seri Paduka Baginda Raja Permaisuri Agong Tengku Azizah Aminah Maimunah Iskandaria binti almarhum Al-Mutawakil Allah Sultan Iskandar Al-Hajj, Ketua Perlembagaan Universiti Islam Antarabangsa Malaysia. Ampun tuanku, beribu-ribu ampun, sembah patik, harap diampun. Patik bagi pihak sekalian yang hadir, merapat sembah dan menjunjung tinggi kasih di atas perkenan Kebawah Duli Yang Maha Mulia Seri Paduka Baginda tuanku berangkat mencemaduli, menyempurnakan perasmian pembukaan Majlis Konvokesyen UIM ke-39 ini. Keberangkatan Kebawah Duli Yang Maha Mulia Seri Paduka Baginda tuanku adalah merupakan penghargaan yang amat bermakna kepada parti-parti sekalian. Ampun tuanku, beribu-ribu ampun, sembah patik mohon diampun. Patik pun perkenan tuanku untuk menyampaikan ucapan. Ampun tuanku. Excellencies, Honorable Ambassadors, High Commissioners, and IIUM Board of Governors, the Honorable Professor Emeritus, Tan Sri Dato' Zulkifli Abdul Razak, Rector of IIUM, the Honorable Dato' Sri Paduka Maimunah binti Muhammad Sharif, Executive Director, United Nations Human Settlements Program, His Excellency Samar El Sawi, Head of Islamic Development Bank Center of Excellence, Kuala Lumpur, honorable recipients of the Emeritus and Emerita Professor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. On behalf of everyone present in this great hall, I'm truly honored to welcome Her Majesty Seri Paduka Baginda Raja Permaisuri Agong, the constitutional head of the International Islamic University Malaysia, to the 39th convocation ceremony. I also welcome all the dignitaries to the grand ceremony, including esteemed professors, associate professors, lecturers, researchers, parents, and of course, our graduates who are present here. Today, we celebrate the achievements of our graduates our newest alumni. They have not only earned degrees, but have undertaken a profound journey of personal and social growth during their tenure at IIUM. Their academic pursuits, unwavering determination, and boundless dedication have brought them success, and we applaud their remarkable accomplishment. Dear graduates, this day marks the culmination of your academic odyssey, a moment imbued with a symphony of emotion. It is a moment of relief as you bask in the warmth of hard-earned success. It is a moment of reward as the fruits of your relentless labor are acknowledged and celebrated. It is a moment of eager anticipation and trepidation as you embark on the uncharted voyage that lies ahead. It is our privilege to witness the radiance of your faces, a testament to your dedication and resilience. Equally significant is the unwavering support provided by your families who are with you on this momentous day. Their sacrifices, guidance, and unceasing encouragement have been the guiding stars of your journey. Please join me in a round of applause to express our profound gratitude to all those who have made your achievement possible. Today, the International Islamic University of Malaysia is not merely conferring degrees, but launching graduates poised to make profound contribution in diverse fields such as Islamic sciences, political science, law, education, economics, history, psychology, medicine, and science. These students have navigated a diverse array of the programs offered by IIUM, and we remain confident in their abilities to excel in their chosen domains. Brothers and sisters, as you venture forth into the world, clutching your degrees as keys to the future, remember that you are forever a cherished part of the IIUM family. You are interconnected with us through the indelible bonds you have formed during your sojourn here. You are not merely graduates, you are joining an international alumni network comprising 75,000 members. These are the pathfinders from whom you can glean valuable insights and share the trials and triumphs of your journey. Our alumni have ventured far and wide, etching their names in the annals of society. Excellencies, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, one of the important characteristics of being a human being is having human values in our life. In this challenging world we are living, humanity is much needed to create a sejahtera society. Therefore, IIUM is moving towards nurturing human values by reorienting its vision to humanized education. Firstly, we are promoting education for sustainable development through university-required courses that have been made compulsory for students. IIUM's mission is to nurture students to become harmonious and balanced. Secondly, we have a community university model that prioritizes the existence, the coexistence, and co-creation of knowledge between the university and the surrounding community. This model aims for community empowerment that will lead to community transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate our 40th anniversary, it is important for us to reflect on our past achievements. By so doing, we can maintain our motivation at a high level and continue striving for even greater accomplishments in the future, all for the benefit of the Ummah. However, amidst this jubilation, we cannot overlook the pressing challenges that our global community faces. Recent events serve as a stark reminder of our collective duty to champion justice, peace, and the welfare of our fellow human beings. We also have a responsibility to share values and wisdom with the world with intention of showing mercy for all. As the saying of the Prophet ﷺ, what actions are most excellent? To gladden the heart of a human being, to feed the hungry, to help the afflicted, to lighten the sorrow of the sorrowful, and to remove the wrongs of the injured. Sahih Bukhari. As you stand at the crossroads of your futures, we must remember that our IIM education has not only equipped us with knowledge, but instilled in us a profound sense of social responsibility. The graduates of IIUM are the torchbearers of compassion, justice, and unity. You are entrusted with the task of fostering understanding, peace, and harmony in the world. Hadirin hadirat, ibu bapa yang dirahmati Allah sekalian, ingin saya ucapkan sekalung tahniah dan jutaan penghargaan kepada semua ibu bapa dan penjaga yang bersama-sama meraihkan kejayaan penuh gemilang anak-anak terpelajar kita. Justru, usaha murni dan keikhlasan para ibu bapa dalam memberi sokongan dan pengorbanan teramatlah besar sumbangannya kepada kejayaan yang dicapai anak-anak pada hari ini. Dengan tulus ikhlas, kita berdoa kepada Allah agar dikurniakan segala kekuatan, kelebihan serta hikmah kepada semua dalam menempuh cabaran dan dugaan yang mendatang. Kami di UIM amat besar hati kerana telah diberikan kepercayaan dan amanah oleh tuan-puan untuk mendidik mereka menjadi pemacu ummah. Once again, I would like to wholeheartedly congratulate all graduates of this session. Ampun tuanku, beribu-ribu ampun, sembah patik mohon diampun. Sekianlah saja persembahan ucapan batik. Patik merapat doa, semoga Allah SWT mengurniakan kesihatan dan kesejahteraan yang berkekalan pada kebawah duli yang maha mulia Seri Paduka Baginda Raja Permaisuri Agong sebagai Ketua Perlembagaan UIM. Menjunjung kasih tuanku. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Honorable Tan Sri.
Ampun Tuanku. Her Majesty Sri Paduka Baginda, the Raja Permaisuri Agong, Constitutional Head of the International Islamic University Malaysia, will now deliver the Royal Address.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin al-Fatih lima uhlika wal hatimi lima sabak wa nasil haqi bil haqi wal hadi ila siratikal mustaqim wa ala alihi wa sahbihi haqqa qadrihi wa miqdarihi al-azim. The Honorable President and Rector of IIUM, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Almighty, for His blessings that have allowed me the great privilege of being here with you on your graduation day at our most distinguished institution. Today, we not only celebrate your achievements, but also commemorate the enduring legacy of this institution, which has shaped leaders, visionaries, and change makers for 4 decades now. I am indeed beyond delighted to join you all in celebrating 40 years of the International Islamic University of Malaysia. May this garden of knowledge and virtue, with the blessings of the Almighty Allah, continue to blossom and beautify not just our communities, but the Ummah as a whole. Today, as we congregate to acknowledge outstanding achievements and triumphs, I would like to extend my warmest congratulations, firstly to Yang Berbahagia Datuk Seri Paduka Maimunah binti Muhammad Sharif, for the Honorary Doctorate Degree Award. On such a venerable occasion as this, we are delighted to honor and celebrate your excellent contributions and achievements to society. I had the pleasure of meeting Datuk Seri Paduka Maimunah in Istanbul last late October for the Zero Waste and World Cities Day celebration. We managed to share our views on many topics, and one trip to Istanbul led me to another. It was then too the First Lady of Turkey asked me if I would like to come and support her United for Palestine declaration, gathering of First Ladies from all over the world. And I would like, I must say, Alhamdulillah, syukur kepada Allah Subhanahu wa Taala that she gave me the chance, to speak my support for Palestine today. And today, you see me as well again in support of Palestine. May we all stay united for Palestine. And secondly, I would like to congratulate the recipients of the Ibn Khaldun Merit Award for Global Social Transformation and the recipients of the Honorary Emeritus Professor and Professor Emerita titles. Your contribution is positively impacting the world through your works, which are exemplary and admirable. Last but not least, to all the graduates today, and to all those receiving royal awards and other awards recipients, and your beloved family members that are with you, you represent the most precious of things that IIUM has to offer to the world. It is through your kindness, intellect, determination, and dedication that the lives of many of those around you will be bettered. As we gather here today, a symphony of scholarly pursuit, courage, and relentless spirit unfolds all around us. I hope that this very pursuit shall push us further to learn and expand the culture of Iqra. I hope that the knowledge that you gain at IIUM will be used to make this world a better place. Never forget our role as the Khalifa, to serve not only Allah the Almighty, but the Ummah as well. Do good always, help those who are in need, lend your hand to liberate those who are oppressed, and we must always stay united for Palestine on humanitarian grounds. While we may feel helpless watching the despair of our Ummah, especially our brothers and sisters in Palestine, we must never forget that the boundless power of prayer combined with the illuminating force of knowledge and truth has the transformative potential to bring us out of the darkest of catastrophes. Remember, alone we may not do much, but together and united, we can always do wonders. And I stress again here, let us all stand united for Palestine. To all dear graduates, I would like to emphasize that your degrees must transcend being mere pieces of paper encapsulating academic achievements. They must help you become well-rounded individuals who serve and sustain humanity through the education you have acquired. As you continue to flourish, take pride in bearing the IIUM name, for we in turn take immense pride in you all. Hadirin hadirat ibu bapa yang dirahmati Allah. Saya yakin kejayaan para graduan hari ini adalah kejayaan tuan-puan sekalian. Saya yakin para graduan sekalian tidak mungkin berada di sini tanpa usaha, bimbingan, kasih sayang dan doa ibu bapanya sekalian. Saya ucapkan tahniah kerana anda semua telah menjalankan tanggungjawab sebagai ibu bapa dengan penuh iltizam. Sesungguhnya ilmu dan kejayaan ini merupakan kurniaan Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. Hanya kepadanya lah segala kepujian dan kesyukuran dipanjatkan. Justru itu, saya berkenan untuk menzahirkan ucapan setinggi-tinggi tahniah kepada para graduan Universiti Islam Antarabangsa Malaysia dan tuan-puan yang hadir di majlis graduasi ini. Harapan saya ialah semoga perjalanan hidup para graduan selepas ini menjadi lebih cerah dan bersinar. Ingatlah, hidup ini kadang-kala penuh dengan onak, duri dan cabaran. Namun itu semualah yang akan mematang dan mendewasakan anda semua. Dalam hadis sahih Muslim 4867 daripada Abu Hurairah radhiyallahu anhu, bahawa Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam telah bersabda, barang siapa yang menempuh sesuatu jalan untuk menuntut ilmu, maka Allah Subhanahu wa taala akan memudahkannya jalan menuju syurga, insya-Allah. Saya percaya rahmat dan kasih sayangnya sangat besar kepada kita semua, hamba-Nya. Maka jadilah khalifah yang amanah dan terus menabur bakti kepada tanah air tercinta ini. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as the constitutional head of the International Islamic University Malaysia, I hereby confer on the graduates the degrees as listed in the 39th Convocation Book. Thank you very much. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Menjunjung kasih Tuanku.
Ampun Tuanku. I have the pleasure to call upon Professor Architect Dr. Abdul Razak Sapian, Dean Kuliah of Architecture and Environmental Design, to deliver the citation on the recipient of the honorary degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Built Environment.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ampun Tuanku. Her Majesty Seri Paduka Baginda, the Raja Permaisuri Agong, the Constitutional Head of the International Islamic University Malaysia, Honorable President and Rector of IIUM, Excellencies and Honorable Ambassadors, High Commissioners, and IIUM Board of Governors, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege to introduce to Her Majesty and all audience in this auspicious ceremony the recipient of honorary degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Built Environment. Yang berbahagia, Datuk Seri Paduka Maimunah binti Muhammad Sharif hails from Kuala Pilah, Negeri Sembilan. She received her first degree in Town Planning Studies from University of Wales Institute of Science and Technology, Wales, United Kingdom, in 1985. She then pursued her master's degree in Planning Studies from University of Science Malaysia in 1990. Datuk Seri Paduka Maimunah binti Muhammad Sharif is currently the Executive Director of the United Nations Human Settlement Program, UN Habitat. This global leadership role landed her the Malaysian Book of Guinness Record as the first ever Asian female holding such highly esteemed position. A high promoter and achiever of change and sustainability, Datuk Seri Paduka Maimunah binti Muhammad Sharif began her working life as a town planner of Penang Municipal Council in 1985. She continued as the Director of Planning and Development of Seberang Perai Municipal Council and climbed the professional ladder as the President of the Municipal Council, during which she was named Planner of the Year 2014 by the Malaysian Institute of Planners. She later returned to the island side, this time executing her mayorship role in Penang City Council. She received the Global Human Settlement Outstanding Contribution Award in 2016 during the United Nations Convention on Settlement Development and Sustainable Development, UN Habitat 3. At UN Habitat, Datuk Seri Paduka Maimunah binti Muhammad Sharif championed the development of a new urban agenda and Sustainable Development Goal 11, SDG 11, focusing on sustainable urbanization, which is closely in line with her vast experience in urban planning and national urban policies formulation and execution. Datuk Seri Paduka Maimunah binti Muhammad Sharif also oversees the initiation of a blueprint for sustainable urban development, which brings together over 24 organizations for a system-wide United Nations strategy on sustainable urbanization. It is timely celebration and acknowledgement that Datuk Seri Paduka Maimunah binti Muhammad Sharif is conferred this bestowment since she is also a leading member of the International Gender Championship Leadership Network. Through the network, she is continuously playing a key role in bringing together female and male decision makers, breaking down gender barriers, as well as advocating equal opportunities for enjoyment of high quality of life by all. Therefore, the conferment of this honorary degree of Doctor of Philosophy Built Environment reflects the IOM recognition upon a distinguished global leader who has made genuinely significant impact on the society. Ampun Tuanku, this is with great honor I respectfully call upon Her Majesty Seri Paduka Baginda the Raja Permaisuri Agong, the constitutional head of the International Islamic University Malaysia, to confer the honorary degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Built Environment upon Honorable Datuk Seri Paduka Maimunah Muhammad Sharif, Executive Director of the United Nations Human Settlement Program, UN Habitat. Menjunjung kasih Tuanku,
Thank you, Honorable Professor.
Ampun Tuanku, Honorable Datuk Seri Paduka Dr. Maimunah Muhammad Sharif, Executive Director of the United Nations Human Settlements Program, UN Habitat, is now invited to deliver her acceptance speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ampun Tuanku, Her Majesty Seri Paduka Baginda the Permaisuri Agong, the Constitutional Head of the International Islamic University Malaysia, Honorable President and Rector of IIUM, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure and honor that I receive this honorary degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Built Environment from the International Islamic University, Malaysia. Although town planning was not my first choice, I had originally been accepted to study medicine at the National University of Malaysia, or UKM, but it was snow and a double-decker bus that helped put me on the path to a career in town planning. Being a daughter of a rubber tapper, I received scholarship from RISDA to further my study in United Kingdom. Now, some 36 years later, having started my career as a town planner in the planning department at the Penang City Council and having risen in the rank of local governments till becoming the first women president of the Seberang Perai Municipal Council, it is indeed a great honor to be recognized by the International Islamic University, Malaysia, for the collective contributions to urban planning in Malaysia and globally at the United Nations. Her Majesty, the pathway that was set by Malaysia in sending aspiring young Malaysians to study town planning and many other disciplines have led to the equitable development of the country. Today, Malaysian institutions of higher learning like IIUM are playing an important role in shaping young minds and preparing them for a lifeline of contributing to the country's development. In the area of town planning, the needs for capacity building throughout the developing world is very great indeed. As Under-Secretary General of the United Nations and the Executive Director of the United Nations Human Settlement Program, I have a front row seat visiting all regions of the world in a quest to promote better integrated planning as part of national development. In the developed world, where there are approximately one planner to every 20 persons. However, in the developing world, we have one planner to every 10,000 persons. As the Africa and Asia are rapidly urbanizing, the needs for planners and professionals of the built environment is greater than ever. It is imperative that universities like IIUM focus on quality, up-to-date and comprehensive programs to help uplift the quality of town planning in the country and the region. Her Majesty, distinguished delegates, with the advent of artificial intelligence, we need to institute continuous learning as part of our way of life. I find in Islam the perfect complement to the philosophy of lifelong learning. We need to be open-minded, adaptable, and flexible when interacting with new ideas and new ways of learning. AI, or artificial intelligence, has come to shape all aspects of our life. It is shaping what it means to be human, as all facets of human experience is now shaped by it. This honorary degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Built Environment is very meaningful to me, as it is not only great acknowledgement of my work and career as town planner and city managers, but it is recognition of the town planning community worldwide. I sincerely believe in the human spirit. Ultimately, in whatever ways or form AI will take us, the human experience and will to face up to our poly-crisis will remain the best way of surviving and thriving in the 21st century. Her Majesty, and distinguished delegates, with those key messages, I humbly accept the honorary degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Built Environment from the International Islamic University, Malaysia. I dedicated my honorary doctorate to my late father, Muhammad Sharif, and to my late mother, Madam Shariah, who sacrificed a lot for me. To my husband, Adlilai, and to my daughters, Amira and Atira, and to my son-in-law, Pascal, who support me, and also to inspire my grandson, Johan, who is now only 6 months old. Thank you very much. Terima kasih. Menjunjung kasih, Tuanku.
Ampun Tuanku. I have the pleasure to call upon Professor Dr. Shukran Abdul Rahman, Dean Abdul Hamid Abu Sulaiman, Kuliah of Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Human Sciences, to introduce the recipient of Emerita Professor and Emeritus Professor titles.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Ampun Tuanku. I have the honor to introduce the recipient of the Emerita Professor title, Honorable Professor Dr. Nuraini Muhammad Noor, through this video presentation.
Professor Dr. Nuraini Muhammad Noor was awarded a bachelor's degree in psychology and biomathematics from Monash University, Australia in 1976. She attained an honors degree in psychology from the University of Tasmania, Australia in 1979. She then read her master's degree in psychology from the University of Christchurch, New Zealand in 1982 and obtained her Doctor of Philosophy from the University of Oxford, United Kingdom in 1993. Academia has always been in her, being evidenced by her diverse teaching attachments and positions at the University of Canterbury, University Science Malaysia, University Malaya, and finally, International Islamic University Malaysia from August 1990 to August 2017. She was awarded the Professorship Merit in 2001 by the International Islamic University Malaysia. An ardent researcher and prolific writer, she has published more than 80 articles in referee journals and presented her academic work at more than 60 conferences and training workshops. Her interest in social psychology geared her focus on issues related to women and well-being, work-life balance, coping with work and life, exploration of the indigenous context of psychological constructs, and recently, exploring the science of the soul in her efforts to rejuvenate the understanding and inclusion of soul in the quest of understanding human being.
I want to touch on the general picture of education because I think they are all tied together. Now, when we talk of any educational institution, we need to ask ourselves, what is education? Why education? What is knowledge first? Is education meant to educate, the purpose of education? Is it meant to serve people, to serve the state, serving the state as opposed to serving God? Or if I can rephrase that, do you want to educate for the purposes of civic responsibility, or you want to educate for eternity? Because then the goals of education would be different. Likewise, knowledge also would be different if you look at those. Now, in any institution of higher learning, if you look at knowledge, this is very important. What are we covering now? Is knowledge just information, or is knowledge more than information? So you need to go back to what you want to educate, the goal of your education. Look back at the philosophy of education, that you have, IIUM or any other universities, but since I'm here, looking back, if you phrase yourself on educating for God, because I saw your Tawhidic framework repeated many times, then what you should cover should be aligned with that purpose. Now, just sidetrack a bit. Now, when we look at psychology, because I have been in the psychology department before I retired for 27 years also here at IIUM, because I was checking through Brigham Young University, which is a Mormon university, Catholic University, Oxford, Cambridge, Harvard. When they started as liberal arts. Now, liberal arts, what it means is, well, the education that they receive, was meant to inculcate in the students to be leaders next time, to go out to continue the teaching of their religion. In that sense, I was looking at Zaytuna College in terms of what they are teaching, and Zaytuna College basically looks at this trivium also in that particular sense. The founder, Hamza Yusuf, looks at the traditional way of teaching, but taking into account of what's happening now. I'm not saying we don't need technology, we do, but at the core, we need something at the core. And this core is important. This core, I think when IIUM first started, they had it right. i.e., all students who come in must do IRK subjects. Do IRK subjects because this provides the core. But some people may want to do something else. They want to specialize, so on. They can specialize, they can take psychology, but they need that core first because that is important to them.
It is with great honor I respectfully call upon Her Majesty Seri Paduka Baginda the Raja Permaisuri Agong, the constitutional head of the International Islamic University Malaysia, to confer the Emerita Professor title upon Honorable Professor Dr. Nuraini Muhammad Noor. Menjunjung kasih Tuanku. Ampun Tuanku, I now have the honor to introduce the recipient of the Emeritus Professor title, His Excellency Professor Datuk Dr. Kutub Mustafa Sano, through this video presentation.
His Excellency Professor Datuk Dr. Kutub Mustafa Sano is an acclaimed Islamic scholar and statesman whose illustrious career spans academia, research, public service, and diplomacy at the highest levels. Born in 1966 in the Republic of Guinea, Prof. Sano obtained bachelor's and master's in comparative jurisprudence with first-class honors from the King Saud University in Riyadh, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. He then obtained his PhD in laws from the International Islamic University Malaysia, IIUM, in 1996. Later, in 2001, he obtained another PhD with distinction in Islamic finance from Al-Zaytuna University in Tunisia. Prof. Sano began his academic career at IIUM as a lecturer in the Department of Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Heritage in 1993. he continued teaching, supervising, and rising to become IIUM's youngest ever full professor in 2001 at just 35 years old. Fluent in a wide range of languages, he authored 26 outstanding books in Arabic, English, and French. Back to his homeland, he held several ministerial positions, including Minister of Religious Affairs, Minister of the International Cooperation, Minister in charge Diplomatic Affairs, and the Diplomatic Advisor to the President. Currently, Prof. Sano serves as the youngest ever Secretary General of the most prestigious and highest institution of the Islamic jurisprudence in the Muslim world, which brings together the eminent scholars of the Ummah, International Islamic Fiqh Academy of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC, in Jeddah.
It symbolized my dedication, my devotion, and my commitment to the philosophy, vision, and mission of this great university, the garden of knowledge and virtue. Through continuously striving for excellence, I'm doing my best level to strengthen ties and increase collaborations between IUM and international institutions and organizations that share a similar vision. Also, rendering my humble services and modest experiences readily at the disposal of IUM. I am driven and inspired by the magnificent and noble legacy of the founders of the university, as well as my humble upbringing that have, over the years, affirmed and cemented my belief and conviction that quality education is a key instrument in addressing the major challenges faced particularly by the Ummah and by humanity at large. I would like IUM to continue to maintain its international outlook and Ummatic agenda by producing quality graduates who are capable of undertaking positive changes, comprehensive and balanced progress, as well as sustainable development in Malaysia and in the Muslim world. To do so, IUM would need to continue welcoming well-qualified international academic staff and bright international students whose contributions would be a source of strength and support in promoting comprehensive excellence and diversity in Malaysia and in the Muslim world. While it's difficult to put in words, I want to say I am forever grateful and thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Almighty, to my parents and to my family. I would also like to express my deep gratitude and thankfulness to IIUM and to Malaysia, its people and government. Indeed, I am honored to continue playing the role of ambassador and advocate for this great university and its mission: integration, internationalization, Islamization, and comprehensive excellence. Terima kasih.
Ampun Tuanku. It is with great honor I respectfully call upon Her Majesty Seri Paduka Baginda dan Raja Permaisuri Agong to confer the Emeritus Professor title upon His Excellency Professor Datuk Dr. Kutub Mustafa Sano. Menjunjung kasih Tuanku.
Thank you, Honorable Professor.
Ampun Tuanku, I have the pleasure to call upon Professor Architect Dr. Abdul Razak Sapian, Dean Kuliah of Architecture and Environmental Design, to introduce the recipient of Emeritus Professor title.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ampun tuanku. I have the honor to introduce the recipient of Emeritus Professor title, Honorable Datuk Town Planner Dr. Mansur Ibrahim, through this video presentation.
A graduate of the University of Wisconsin-Madison and the University College of London, Professor Datuk Town Planner Dr. Mansur Ibrahim's academic services at the International Islamic University Malaysia began in April 2003 up until his second formal retirement on the 21st of July 2022. Datuk Professor Dr. Mansur was instrumental in the establishment of the Center for Built Environment, CAED, in 2003, as well as various academic programs at the master's and PhD levels. He pioneered the Board of Studies Tourism Planning and Development Program of Kuliah of Languages and Management KLM IIUM, having developed the program from its infancy. He is currently a lifetime fellow of the Malaysian Institute of Planner, MIP.
Overall, the Emeritus Professor Award by IUM signifies the height of my professional journey, highlighting my invaluable contribution to the university and the academic community, and it serves as a testament of my lasting impact on education and research. I may continue, inshallah. I may continue to enhance my contribution to the university in several ways. Among others, for example, maybe it can be in mentorship, share my knowledge, experience, and wisdom with younger faculty or faculty lecturers and students. So offer guidance and mentorship to help them navigate their academic and professional journeys. Community engagement. That's, I think, another aspect which is very close to not to CAED, but IUM as a whole. You see, like for example, recently the project we continue our project in PRGS project before 2018. Now we continue to doing that kind of one of hallmark by our rector. I see that is the the project outreach to the community of surroundings IUM. So the project has been alhamdulillah continued by our young lecturers here, some young staff, which is our team in that research. FRJS, that is the Sungai Pusu, Sekolah Menengah, Kebangsaan Sungai Pusu, they call it a reading hub for them. I'm collecting for myself along the journey from my childhood until now, until what's the passion for the IIM. Why I came, originally from, I was quite long time with UTM, then joined IIM with the invitation of the late Professor Kamal as well as Professor Ismaili Jasan. So my passion comes from the Islamic kind of nature of in our environment. What drive and inspire me to continue serving IUM after retirement. So of course, as an emeritus professor, it is a combination of my personal value, which is love for the education, love for knowledge advancement, my passion to education and research, and a desire to make a positive impact, to the community surrounding, to the IEM and to sort of our colleagues, our friends here. So my commitment to the university can be a source of pride and satisfaction, allowing me to remain connected to the academic world. So drive and inspiration reflected among others, passion for education, of course, because you like education, lifelong learning, that otherwise you will be kind of dead. You don't want to be a dead wood. You want to continue your learning process, the pursuit for knowledge, which is, I think, that in line with what the Islam wanted. Lifelong learning is from cradle to grave. Of course, we can relate to that love for the institution, love for IUM. So a strong attachment and loyalty to IUM, I think, is a mission and its community. It can be a driving force, to continue. So I have a deep emotional connection to my alma mater. This is the institution that I have served for many years.
Ampun Tuanku, it is with great honor I respectfully call upon Her Majesty Seri Paduka Baginda the Raja Permaisuri Agong, the constitutional head of the International Islamic University Malaysia, to confer the Emeritus Professor title upon Honorable Datuk Town Planner Dr. Mansur Ibrahim. Menjunjung kasih Tuanku.
Thank you, Honorable Professor.
Ampun Tuanku. I have the pleasure to call upon Professor Dr. Ghairu Zazmi Madrani, Dean Kuliah of Economics and Management Sciences, to introduce the recipient of Emeritus Professor title.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ampun Tuanku. I have the honor to introduce the recipients of the Emeritus Professor title, Honorable Professor Datuk Muhammad Azmi Omar, through this video presentation.
Professor Datuk Dr. Muhammad Azmi Omar joined IIUM in 1983 and retired in 2019 after serving the university for 36 years. His contributions to the field of Islamic economics and finance, both in academia and industry, nationally and globally, are immense. Professor Datuk Dr. Muhammad Azmi Omar held high-profile posts in IIUM during his tenure here, including the Dean of Kuliah, Deputy Rector of Academic and Research, as well as Dean of the Office of Corporate Strategy and Quality Assurance, and the Dean of IIUM Institute of Islamic Banking and Finance.
Personally, I'm very humbled by the graciousness of IUM to consider me as one of the recipients of Professor Emeritus. To me, I mean, being one of the key person and also one of the pioneers in Kuliah of Economics and Management Sciences, which I joined in 1983, somewhere I think the third quarter of 1983. So this is, I would say, a significant recognition of my contribution towards the university. But at the same time, I also consider a place where I grew up in the university, a place where I learned a lot, a place where I polished my management styles. So indeed, so when I look at this award, to me, this is a very significant part of my life, towards when you are at the tail end of your life. and being recognized. So to me, it's a well rewarding experience and recognition by the university. Although I'm heading another institution today, but the collaboration and the support to IUM is, is a place that I consider the place where you grow up. And I'm proud to say that IUM has really made a lot of difference to many people, including myself. If I can reflect back, I did not aspire to be an academician. I mean, I started my studies in banking, and I wanted to be a banker as a professional career. But along the way, when I did my studies in the United States, the idea of Islamic banking, Islamic finance was discussed in our student circles. And that prompted me to leave banking into academic life. And UIA being the only university at that time that focuses on Islamic economics, Islamic finance, and the opportunity to expand that knowledge to train and teach people, I think were the motivations. So what I did was, I continued that motivation by teaching, by training people on Islamic economics and finance. So much so that today, the area of Islamic economics and finance are well known globally, and of course Malaysia. So in that angle, I will continue to work in the area, even if I'm no longer working in any institution, but being passionate about the area and being passionate to link all this work together with, Kuliah of Economics and Management Sciences and other institutions, because I believe Malaysia should continue to lead the Islamic economics and finance in the world. I think it's important in this particular case is that the work, although you do work and you do not expect to be recognized, the fact that your colleagues and your juniors recognize that is something, it's something I would say appreciated, well appreciated. To our Kuliah members, I think we need to be passionate in terms of what we do. Passionate in the sense that do not consider reward as the key thing. Of course, finance is very important, but finance alone is not the only measurement of success. I think the measurement of success is being passionate about what you do. And as you do, as you contribute, people will recognize you. I think recognition is something that comes after you have put a lot of effort. Like, for example, when I did work in Islamic Development Bank, I continue working, in here, or even before in IUM. To me, the key thing is focusing on your passion, focusing on your contribution, and ultimately Allah will recognize that, and Allah will reward you for that. So, to our younger brothers and sisters in the Kuliah, I think we should continue to maintain that tradition, be passionate, and be a good example to our students. And at the end of the day, our students will remember us, not because we are good or bad lecturers, but because we have bring them to the next level, both in terms of thinking, in terms of contribution, not only to their areas of knowledge, but also what they did to bring about a better good to their society.
Ampun Tuanku, it is with great honor I respectfully call upon Her Majesty Sri Paduka Baginda the Raja Permaisuri Agong, the constitutional head of the International Islamic University Malaysia, to confer the Emeritus Professor title upon Honorable Professor Datuk Dr. Muhammad Azmi Omar. Menjunjung kasih Tuanku.
Thank you, Honorable Professor.
Ampun Tuanku. The Ibn Khaldun Merit Award for Global Social Transformation was introduced in 2018 to honor prominent organization that contributes to global social transformation. IIUM has been awarding the Ibn Khaldun Merit Award to esteemed organizations such as the Consumer Association of Penang, CAP, National Cancer Council, MACNA, Malaysian Medical and Security Frontliners, Malaysian Medical Relief Society, Mercy Malaysia, Health Action International Asia Pacific, HAIAP, and the Islamic World Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization, ISASCO. We will now introduce this year's recipient of the Ibn Khaldun Merit Award for Global Social Transformation in the following multimedia presentation.
Inspired by the universal stature of Ibn Khaldun and his ideas about kinship, solidarity, and the relationship between culture and environment, the International Islamic University Malaysia introduced the Ibn Khaldun Merit Award for Global Social Transformation to honor his scholarly legacy. This award is intended to highlight the value of organizations within the community and to promote its achievements as positive role models for both the government and non-governmental organizations in delivering community service. The recipient of the Ibn Khaldun Merit Award, Global Social Transformation is the Islamic Development Bank.
The world that we know is on the edge of a new era, rife with opportunities and challenges. It is yet to become a world that we deserve and desire. There is a long way ahead and a tight race against time to reverse the setbacks and build the life that we all aspire to, the present that we live and the future that we long for. Come on the back of commitments that we make and measures that we take to team up purposeful alliances, to collectively respond to protracted challenges, and to fend off multifaceted crises. In the Islamic Development Bank Group, we proudly carry on with our noble mandate and promising endeavors. In nearly 5 decades of impactful and transformative results, to the benefit of our 57 member countries and the rest of the world. We have forged thriving partnerships that are spearheading the global goals and cementing the foundations for a resilient future, where poverty, famine, disease, and climate change pose less formidable challenges than they do today. At ISDB Group, we take pride in providing $170 billion of financing in the past 5 decades to promote sustainable development in various sectors, improving the resilience and livelihoods of millions, expanding international trade at scales never seen before, providing global sanitation and health solutions, promoting food security worldwide, empowering women and youth and bringing education to all, investing in digital transformation as the prelude to equal growth, pioneering in renewable energies to encourage green economies, developing the private sector to flourish and prosper, and uplifting Islamic banking and financing as a prime solution for stability and resilience. We ensure investments and opportunities. We work together in opening new frontiers that focus on country-specific aspirations meant to ensure a better present and a better future, one that bears the promise of renewed hope and shared prosperity. Islamic Development Bank Group, 50 years of being relevant to the needs of its member countries. 50 years of significance and improving lives.
Ampun Tuanku, Her Majesty Seri Paduka Baginda, the Raja Permaisuri Agong will now confer the Ibn Khaldun Merit Award for Global Social Transformation upon the Islamic Development Bank, ISDB. His Excellency, Mr. Samir El-Essawi, representative of the Islamic Development Bank, is now invited to receive the award. Menjunjung kasih Tuanku.
Ampun Tuanku. Representing the Islamic Development Bank, His Excellency Mr. Samir El-Essawi will now deliver the acceptance speech.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Her Majesty Seri Paduka Baginda the Raja Permaisuri Agong, the constitutional head of the International Islamic University, Malaysia. Honorable President and Rector of IIUM, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with my immense pleasure and great honor that I join you today in this important occasion to receive the IIUM Merit Ibn Khaldun Award for Global Social Transformation on behalf of the Islamic Development Bank. This prestigious recognition is a testament to ISDB commitment to fostering socio-economic development in member countries and Muslim communities worldwide. We are deeply grateful to IIUM for bestowing this honor upon the Islamic Development Bank. The ISDB Group was established in 1974 with a clear noble mission: foster the economic development and social progress of its member countries and Muslim communities in non-member countries, while promoting the well-being of their people, guided by the values of Islam and the principle of Islamic finance. This institution directs its efforts toward eradicating poverty, enhancing human development, and promoting sustainable economic growth. The ISDB Group comprises the bank and 5 other institutions working synergistically to provide holistic services. The ISDB focuses on project financing through sovereign financing and public-private partnership. We take pride of a long-standing partnership between the ISDB since its foundation in 1975 and Malaysia, a nation steeped in history. Malaysia has been a staunch supporter of ISDB Group throughout its development journey. This partnership has thrived through public-private projects, education and scholarship, and capacity building initiatives. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, IIUM, as a valued partner of the ISDB, shares our vision, fostering sustainable development and positive social transformation. Together, we have worked tirelessly to make a difference in people's lives, and this award strengthens our resolve to continue these efforts. Let us celebrate the profound cooperation between ISDB and IIUM within the framework of our shared developmental agenda. IIUM has emerged as a vital ally of ISDB, contributing significantly to education and research that serves the development of ISDB member countries and the Ummah. For example, the ISDB has provided 28.5 million in financing to support the expansion of IIUM, benefiting multiple faculties, including the Kulliyah of Medicine, Kulliyah of Science, Kulliyah of Agriculture and Environmental Design, Center of Languages and Pre-Academic Development, and Matriculation Center. Additionally, ISDB has approved a 150,000 grant, $150,000 grant on the 23rd of September 2019 for the IIUM Integrated Design Project Framework for SDG innovation. Recognizing that human capital is vital for sustainable development, the ISDB group prioritizes education, healthcare, and vocational training. The more educated and healthy population are, the stronger their capabilities to contribute positively to developing their countries and societies. By supporting educational institutions, scholarships, and healthcare infrastructure, the ISDB empowers individuals with the necessary tools to lead productive lives, fostering social cohesion and resilience. Our sponsorship programs have been a catalyst for change, offering transformative opportunities to 102 students from 27 countries across Asia, Africa, Europe, North America to pursue their studies and research at IIUM. These individuals, from undergraduates to postdoctoral researchers, have made lasting impact in their home countries. It's worth noting that our current Director General of Global Practice and Partnership is a proud IIUM alumnus. His journey from being an IIUM student to a leader in our institution is a testament to the potential unlocked through such opportunities offered at IIUM. Furthermore, ISDB's commitment to bolstering OIC universities through the ISDB Waqf Fund has made significant financial contribution to IIUM. As of 2018, a cumulative sum of around $2 million has been dispersed to IIUM. This financial support has undoubtedly played a vital role in IIUM's growth and ability to continue providing education and research that drives positive change in the member countries and beyond. We remain committed to supporting education and research to create a bright future for all. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, 2021 witnessed a momentous transformation when ISDB and the government of Malaysia joined hands to elevate the ISDB regional office in Kuala Lumpur to a center of excellence. This center is entrusted with a noble task of supporting development of Islamic finance, halal industry, science, technology, and innovation across ISDB member countries and the globe. It achieves this by providing ecosystem development support, enhancing value chain integration, and expanding markets while harnessing the strength of Malaysia, other member countries, and ISDB in those domains. I invite IIUM to partner with ISDB Center of Excellence in Kuala Lumpur to contribute to the development of ISDB member countries. Before I conclude, let me once again express my profound gratitude to IIUM for granting the ISDB the IIUM Merit Ibn Khaldun Award for Global Social Transformation. Finally, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the graduates and wish you all success in your future endeavors. Thank you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Ampun Tuanku. I have the pleasure to call upon Professor Dr. Sharul Naim Siddiq, Dean, Center for Postgraduate Studies, for the conferment of the Doctor of Philosophy degrees.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ampun Tuanku. It is with great honor I respectfully call upon Her Majesty Seri Paduka Baginda, the Raja Permaisuri Agong, the constitutional head of the International Islamic University Malaysia, to confer the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy to the graduates.
From Abdul Hamid Abu Sulaiman, Kuliah of Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Human Sciences.
Muna Muhammad Abdullah Al-Kartubi. Samia Muhammad Zahir Al-Bahri. Rosma binti Din. Sapinah binti Abdul Hadi. Hairul Azhar bin Muhammad. Muhammad Syukri bin Abdul Razak. Nazira binti Osman. Pi Kangatevi, anak perempuan Ponu Dorai. Roslinda binti Abdul Wahab. Roslinda binti Abdul Wahab. Jamsuri bin Muhammad Syamsuddin. Muhammad Izzuan bin Abdul Ghani. Sulaiman Abdullah Salim Said Al-Hamdi. Jamsuri bin Muhammad Syamsuddin. Sulaiman Abdullah Salim Said Al-Hamdi. Galia Muhammad Isa Ali. Hambari. Husnul Haq. Lukman Karadak. Muhammad Said Muhammad Al-Maharbi. Ala Omar Muhammad Bawazir. Nur Khairin Nawarrah binti Khalid. Abdul Jawad Muhammad Shihan. Ahmad Mukorobin. Kozitodi Salahuddin. Muammar Ma'ruf. Nasiar bin Sulaiman. Yasir bin Ramli. Jaurana Muhammad. Bin Sayah Sana.
Ada satu lagi kan? Trustee. Education dan KM. Ini sama department.
Atir Tahir Abdul Hafiz Abdul Hafiz. Naziha M.A.M. Al-Dukan. Nur Hafizah binti Jauhari. Rosmalizawati binti Abdul Rashid. Siti Salma binti Muhammad Syokri. Muhammad Wakiyuddin bin Mat Rofi. Muhammad Muiz bin Abdullah. Muzakir Muhsin Taha. Nawawi Arawan. Zainal Abidin Muhammad Bakir. Hafsah Hayisama. Halimah Hamdi Gore. Lee Hailing. Ahmad Jamil. Jelali Ilyas. Muhammad Yusri Yubhi bin Mat Yusuf. Umi Farkah binti Usman Agong.
From Ahmad Ibrahim Kuliah of Laws.
Muhammad Tahir Nasiri Muhammad Zahir. Muhammad Umar bin Abdul Razak. Muhammad Buhari Muhammad Tabit. Ravindran anak lelaki Nadarajan. Abida Abdul Khalid. Hidayati binti Muhammad Jani. Nur Mahinar binti Abu Bakar. Nur Syuhada binti Kamaruddin, Nur Hazirah binti Zainuddin, Nur Yuhanis binti Ismon, Daud Sulaiman Ahmad Al-Busaidi, Hussein Ali Said Al-Nasiri, Muhammad Said Saleh Makram Al-Jabari, Syarafina Zaki binti Nublan Zaki,
from the Institute of Islamic Banking and Finance,
Ahmed Saif Sa'ad Al-Zakri, Al-Rawahi Ahmad Mudaffar Abdullah, Datuk Eng Si Tiong, Isah Yao, Wan Atirah binti Mahyudin, Nur Izzati Muhammad Aziz, Nur Yusliana binti Yusuf, Zainab Belal Omar Lauhaishi, Nur Ifah binti M.A. Za'ba, Nugraheni Penny, Gauri Muhammad Hamzah, Nasir A.H.A. Al-Azami, Nasir S.N.S.M. Boresli, Lina Muhammad Abdul Al-Akbari, Ding Xiaoling, Fatimah binti Muhammad Noor, Irma Nadia binti Musyaddi, Marina binti Kasim, Musliza binti Musa,
from the International Institute for Halal Research and Training,
Hasnul Auzani bin Hassan, Aimi Solehah binti Muhammad Iqbal, Aisyah binti Hussein, Nik Nadia Izian binti Jamil, Nur Azrini Nadiha binti Azmi, Nurul Azlin binti Hanifah,
from the
Muhammad Razak Fatima Afra,
from the International Institute of Islamic Thought and Civilization,
from the Kuliah of Allied Health Sciences,
Nuaim bin Wan Zulkifli, Halimatus Saadiah binti Ahmad Razi, Ifah Syafiqah binti Mio Badiaus Zaman, Munirah binti Mokhtar, Liana binti Musa, Nurhanisah binti Tukiran, Siti Fatimah Rokiah binti Yahaya,
from the Kuliah of Architecture and Environmental Design,
Muhammad Hidir bin Baharuddin, Muhammad Farid bin Ja'far Siddiq, Muhammad Hadi bin Mustafa, Reza Muayyer Torogi, Ziyad Baidun, Zulkarnain bin Muhammad, Marina binti Muhammad Noor, Nur Atirah binti Khalid, Nur Fadlina binti Muhammad Noor,
from the Kuliah of Economics and Management Sciences,
Ahmad Marzuki bin Arifin, Ahmad Syaifulizan bin Zulkifli, Muhammad Yusuf bin Muhammad Yunis, Muhammad Rizwan bin M. Sharif, Rajan anak lelaki Siwanandam, Shankar Ganesh son of Chandiram, Norazalia binti Zakaria, Lutfi Bolahlib, Fatimah Muhammad Azos El Matkuri, Sakir Muhammad Atikur Rahman, Tariqul Islam Maruf, Nur Suhana binti Ahmad, Vilaipun Wong Pacan, Mamadi Fofana, Muhammad Muhibullah, Syed Muhammad Reza Yamani bin Syed Umar, Zohair bin Muhammad Rosli, Anita Mat Sharif, Rininta Nurakmi,
Ampun Tuanku. We will now have an intermission. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. We will begin with a video presentation featuring Her Majesty Seri Paduka Baginda, the Raja Permaisuri Agong, meeting Palestinian students in IIUM, and Her Majesty's royal address delivered recently in Turkey.
Raja Permaisuri Agong Tunku Azizah Aminah Maimunah Iskandariah berkenan menyantuni 22 pelajar Universiti Islam Antarabangsa Malaysia UIAM berasal dari Palestin. Baginda yang juga Ketua Perlembagaan UIAM meluangkan masa mendengar suara hati kumpulan mahasiswa itu mengenai pergolakan yang berlaku di tanah air mereka. Seri Paduka yang sebab turut menzahirkan rasa duka cita dengan keadaan rakyat Palestin yang dizalimi Zionis dan dinafikan hak di tanah air sendiri sejak sekian lama. Selain mengajak hadirin berdoa, Baginda turut berharap tindakan segera dapat diambil pihak tertentu bagi menamatkan kekejaman itu. Tunku Azizah berkenan menerima surat permintaan yang merupakan suara hati komuniti pelajar Palestin UIAM untuk diserahkan kepada Yang di-Pertuan Agong Al-Sultan Abdullah Riayatuddin Al-Mustafa Billah Shah. Pada akhir pertemuan, Baginda mengurniakan senaskah Al-Quran kepada setiap pelajar tersebut. Sementara itu, Wakil Komuniti Palestin UIAM Bilal Ahmad berkongsi cerita bersama media bagaimana mereka menghubungi keluarga di Gaza.
We are losing contact with them from the beginning of this war. We contact them day by day or 1 week by 1 week, but only messages. We send a message and then they respond after 1 week or two days, 3 days. If they have a chance to send a message, they will walk 2 kilometers to get contact with someone or someone who have internet.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Allow me at the outset to commend and to applaud Her Excellency, Madam Emina Erdogan, the First Lady of Turkey, for taking this profound initiative to convene a gathering of First Ladies to create a much-needed forum to discuss the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. We should all recognize, acknowledge, and appreciate her work, dedication, and efforts in arranging this gathering for Palestine. United for Peace in Palestine is the team. I am most honored and grateful to be part of this gathering. Thank you. Families broken, children left without parents. Parents holding their injured children, of exhausted doctors working in bomb-out hospitals, of homes in ruins, of Gazans under siege. Since the start of the devastating and cold-blooded campaign against the people of Gaza, it has been a human tragedy unfolding. With limited access to aid due to very restricted openings of a safe corridor, we are currently witnessing a catastrophic humanitarian crisis in Gaza, what the United Nations is calling a living nightmare. For years, Gazans have been living in an open-air prison, forced to endure a cruel and inhumane occupation. According to the British Red Cross, half of the population in Gaza is under 18 years old. For all their lives, they have been under Israel control, with no free access in and out of their land, and under constant threat of losing their homes and worse, their families. This is a population that is completely traumatized, and now they are forced to undergo an even worse ordeal. In 1 month, over 10,000 Gazans have been killed, nearly half of them children. They have been denied and deprived of a normal childhood and family life. This is indeed a gross violation of a basic human right, the right to live a normal and decent life. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has pointed out how no one is safe from Israel's constant bombing of civilians, hospitals, refugee camps, mosques, churches, and facilities and shelters. I am angry at this gross violation of human rights. I am angry. I can no longer stay silent. I am worried. I am worried for the Gazan people, for the safety of the children. I am worried for our humanity. We cannot let the bombing continue. We must collectively call for the immediate end of hostilities. I stand here to join the growing call for a ceasefire now. I appeal to world leaders to pressure for an end to this madness. And I stand here not only as a queen, but also as a mother with my own children who I love dearly. I stand here today too as a Muslim, as a human being, and we must use our voice to say, stop, enough is enough. Every day, hundreds of thousands of people are urging their governments to support the ceasefire. These people come from all walks of life, practice different religions, and speak different languages, but they speak with one voice, that is to call for peace, to live in harmony, and to respect each other. I call on our global leaders to listen to them. I call on our leaders to demand for a ceasefire. We need this to support coordinated efforts by humanitarian organizations. We need this to send important supplies and support local groups on the ground providing emergency services. Most of all, we need this to save the dignity of a people who are deeply suffering. We must insist on the end of the siege. We must call for the permanent opening of the humanitarian corridor to Gaza so they can receive vital help and start to rebuild their lives. We must do it for the Gazan people, the thousands of children who live there, who need to know that they still have a future, because no human should live this way, in constant fear of their lives. Thousands of victims of bombings are still stuck under the rubble. Gaza's Ministry of Health and other international aid organizations, including the International Red Cross and Red Crescent, have all talked about the lack of vital goods such as fuel, food, electricity, and equipment to save those trapped. And yet doctors, nurses, humanitarian agents, and personnel on the ground have been making it work, performing daily miracles. I am incredibly humbled to see how ordinary Gazans have remained resilient in the last month. This is a people who will not be defeated. They are facing one of the worst conflicts in our recent history, but they get up every morning and they make the most of it. They make the most of limited supplies. They make the most of every moment. It is a reminder to be grateful for what we have. But it is also an important reminder that we cannot ignore the pain and suffering our world is going through. Every country facing war, hardship, and conflict right now deserves to live in peace. I humbly speak for every one of them. And as a Muslim, I want to remind you that it is our duty as human beings to demand for an end to all hostilities. As it has been said, war brings pain, not gain. Let's choose peace to prosper. Let us be on the right side of history so when our future generations look back on us, they will be proud of what we did, successfully calling for a ceasefire, supporting humanity, and staying together for peace. Let that be our legacy, your legacy. Let us all unite for Palestine. Thank you very much. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We will now have the IIUM students from the Center for Arts and Cultural Sustainable Development, Chitra, performing a song entitled, We Will Not Go Down.
A blinding flash of white light lit up the sky over Gaza tonight. People running for cover, not knowing whether they are dead or alive. They came with their tents and their planes, ravaging fiery flames. Nothing remains, just a voice drowning up in the smoky haze. We will not go. never die. We will not go down, Gaza tonight. And children alive, murder and massacre night after night. While the so-called leaders of countries afar debated on who's wrong or right, but the powerless words were in vain, and the bombs fell down like acid rain. But through the tears and the blood and the pain, you can still hear that voice through the smoky haze. We will not go down tonight without a fight. You can burn our malls and our homes and our schools, but the spirit will never die. We will not go down, Gaza We will not go down in the night without a fight. You can burn our mouths and our homes and our schools, but our spirit will never die. We will not go down in the night without a fight. We will not go down, Gaza tonight.
From the Kuliah of Education.
Abdullah Muhammad Kamis Al-Makbali. Ahmad Amur Ali Al-Katri. Ahmad Salim Asalam Al-Masyaiki. Ahmad Salim Khamis Al-Khalhati. Al-Rumhi Abdullah Saif Zahran. Amar Yasir Ali Al-Hinai. Badar Sulaiman Sabeh Al-Dafri, Fahad Kamis Ali Al-Balushi, Gais Jabur M.A. Al-Ajmi, Hamdan Cehdima, Hilal Khalfan Nasir Hamud Bani Uraba, Khalfan Salim Khalfan Al-Busaidi, Khalid Ali Saleh Saud Al-Shali, Khalid Rashid Ali Al-Kalbani, M. Husnaini, Muhammad Mabruk Salim Al-Rawahi, Muhammad Juma Muhammad Al-Ubaidani, Muhammad Nasir Ali Al-Abri, Mohsin Rashid Said Al-Numani, Naif Said Abdullah Basbor, Omar Rashid Said Al-Gadani, Ronaldi Saleh bin Umar, Salim Harits Muhammad Al-Hasani, Salim Sulaiman Salim Al-Busaidi, Talal Ali Salim Al-Qarni, Tariq Hamud Rashid Al-Kharusi, Yahya Khamis Nabhan Al-Husaini, Yakub Hilal Muhammad Al-Sharyani, Yusuf Awad Salim Al-Balushi, Yusuf Muhammad Abdullah Al-Attar, Ade Mardiani, Al-Qiyumi Karima Muhammad Break, Aye Mon, Butaina Abdullah Muhammad Said Al-Gailani, Cynthia Ratna Dewi binti Abdul Jalil, Inam Muhammad Saleh Muhammad Al-Mukaimi. Fatma Salim Tartib Al-Gadani. Hala Said Sulaiman Al-Ruhaili. Hajar Talib Said Al-Marduf Al-Saadi. Hasna Muhammad Yazid Al-Abri. Insaf Muhammad Said Al-Saidi. Kamsiyah binti Muhammad Ishaq. Mariam Jamila. Kazi Afifa Katun. Muslimah Saleh Karawani. Nurul Adillah Arifin binti Muhammad Arif. Rukayah Humaid Ali Al-Wahaibi. Saada Aid Khalfan Humaid Al-Hashami. Sabra Saif Ahmad Al-Harasi. Siham Muhammad Abdullah Al-Shibani. Zalika Ramadan Ali Al-Balushi. Abdul Aziz Hamid Said Al-Dagari. Abdullah Rashid Sulaiman Al-Mukimi. Ahmed Kamis Mahmud Al-Zajjali. Ahmad Said Abdullah Al-Marzuki. Irni Victorini. Muhammad Ismail Fauzul Karima. Nur Rafini binti Kasim.
From the Kuliah of Engineering,
Akbar Muhammad Ali. Alala Muhammad Zain Bahamid. Mubarak Sinil. Muhammad Rafiqul Islam. Berwal Sabil. Muhammad Amin bin Harun. Saravanan Tanjung Tuan. Zairul Azrul bin Zakaria. Ainul Farahin binti Abdullah. Dehemi Maya. Intan Najwa Humaira binti Muhammad Hanif. Nurhani Sabrina binti Suhaimi. Nur Aisyah binti Ahmad Syahrim. Nurzati Iwani binti Uthman. Siti Salwa Khamis.
From the Kuliah of Information and Communication Technology,
Abdullah Said Ali Al-Amri. Asif Tanvir. Ayub bin Abdul Rahman, Hazirah B binti Yusuf Ali, Nur Azizah binti Hitam, Sabah Ahmad Yahya Al-Galal, Safa Sa'aduddin Ahmad Muhammad Matir, Hussein Tariq, Al-Yami Mona Majid M, Fatimah Ahmad Muhammad Abdullah,
From the Kuliah of Medicine,
Muhammad Ashraf bin Abdul Jalil, Syaban Sama Naziyah Syaban,
From the Kuliah of Nursing,
Selamat bin Yasin, Nurmalina binti Alias, Harlina binti Abu, Junainah binti Azmi, Nurul Inayati binti Abdul Rahman, Siti Hajar binti Muhammad Zain, Suzilawati binti Muhammad Arifin, Kandar Sow alias Sumayyah Jamaluddin, Wan Solihatul Hafizah binti Wan Muhammad Anwar,
From the Kuliah of Pharmacy,
Nur Elina binti Alias,
From the Kuliah of Science.
Muhammad Hamizan bin Yusuf. Umi Akilah binti Harun. Hazrin Nita binti Muhammad Khalid. Siti Nurlaili binti Karim. Muhammad Amar bin Muhammad Alwi.
Nurul Fatihah.
Nurul Fatihah.
Ampun Tuanku. I have the pleasure to call upon Professor Dr. Shukran Abdul Rahman, Dean Abdul Hamid Abu Sulaiman, Kuliah of Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Human Sciences, for the conferment of degrees.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Ampun Tuanku. It is with great honor I respectfully call upon Her Majesty Seri Paduka Baginda the Raja Permaisuri Agong, the constitutional head of the International Islamic University Malaysia, to confer the degree of Bachelor in Halal Industry Management with honors to the first batch of graduates.
Bachelor in Halal Industry Management with honors.
Ahmad Huzaifah bin Muhammad Yusuf. Farhad Shah Saidil Khadri. Muhammad Iqbal Safwan bin Jusni. Muhammad Aizat bin Ruslan. Muhammad Zarif bin Johari. Salman Hilmi bin Amir Hussein. Wan Nazri bin Cik Mat Safi'i. Adani Norwafa binti Muhammad. Maizatul Atikah binti Yusuf. Nur Atirah binti Nur Azizan. Nur Izzah Liana binti Muhammad Azizi Haznal. Nurwadihah binti Kamaruzaman, Nur Syaukina Hanani binti Hilmi Syam, Siti Nur Hidayah binti Muhammad Noor,
Menjunjung kasih Tuanku,
Ampun Tuanku. I now have the pleasure to call upon Honorable Professor Dr. Ahmad Faris Ismail, Deputy Rector for Academic and Internationalization and Chairman of the 39 IIUM Convocation for the conferment of the awards.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ampun Tuanku. It is with great honor I respectfully call upon Her Majesty Seri Paduka Baginda the Raja Permaisuri Agong, the Constitutional Head of the International Islamic University Malaysia, to present the University Level Awards and the Postgraduate Degrees Awards to the winners. The winner for the Royal Education Awards are Aina Bashirah binti Ahmad Razali from Kuliah of Engineering. And Muhammad Zikri bin Huzaimi, also from Kuliah of Engineering. The winner for the Best Overall Student Award is Muhammad Naif Hafizin bin Afzal Rasif from Kuliah of Pharmacy. The winner for the President's Award is Muhammad Aiman Shauqi bin Muhammad Haslizan from Kuliah of Pharmacy. The winner for the Rector's Award, Khalif bin Nur Azman from Kuliah of Architecture and Environmental Design. The winner for the Budi Award is Khalidah Adibah binti Abu Zarim from Kuliah of Education. The winner for Abdullah ibn Umi Maktum Special Achievement Award Academic is Nurul Aini Ahmad from Kuliah of Education.